Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Demonstrator in Australia. And today I would like to welcome you on this, notifications on my phone, to my live. I'm going to try and redeem myself in the efficient way of making a shaker card. If you check back a few videos a few weeks ago, I made a shaker card in a non-efficient way with many amazing tips and tricks of how not to make a shaker card and how to fix what I was doing. But today I am this really cute shaker card. So using a couple of products, using the Jar of Flowers bundle with the jar punch, using the Lovely You bundle with the, thank you Deborah, thanks for the laughs, I got a laugh about it, using the Lovely You and the Lovely You Pick a Punch bundle. I have used the velveteen paper. So my husband, for those of you who don't know, my husband's blind. This card is his jam. Not only does it make noise, it is embossed. I'm just going to see. So this is embossed and it's velvet. So he's in heaven. You've got the texture, you've got the sound, it's all good. And I've used the World of Good paper, and I've used some gems on there, the faceted gems. Yes, live and learning. We got to learn live. Got to learn live. There's only one way, and it's to do it and learn and move on. And this is my moving on card. So, yep. I have, so stamp sets, just to show you what they look like, is Jar of Flowers, which is extremely versatile. Hello, Miss Lorraine, in your lunch plate. Now, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, pre-warning you all. It's an involved card. I will see how I go. I'll try and be as efficient as I can, but I'm making zero promises today, just because I know what it was like to teach in class. So this is the last card from my catalogue launch. Sorry, I'm just getting up my feed so I can have a look at our second. Thank you everyone for joining. I've got 20 here already and I haven't even started making the card. I'm feeling very special today that you're all joining me. So let's flip around if I can move everything. And yeah, got you. Oh, is Denise still live? Tell Denise I'm on. She's had a time. I do love Denise, but we were talking about it earlier. So tell her I'm live, my turn. Okay, there's my video. I gotta laugh because she'll giggle. She will absolutely giggle. Okay, let's flick you guys around and get making. Sorry about that. Pressed a button while we were going. And off that. And flick us. Perfect. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that placement. I will get my feed up and turn my light off. Haha, good Cindy, good. I did, as I said, I did pre-warn her and say, okay, I'm going live at this time. This is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's get my card kit out here. Pop that somewhat away. So I've already partially made one card, as you can see here. So I've really just got to stick together my bits, which I will do with you guys. So the colors I've used So Saffron, Highland Heather and Purple Posy. So they're the colors we're working with, and we're using blends and punches and gems and embossing folders. It's all happening on this card. So I'll go back while I set this up. Hey Deb, hey Margine, Kathy, Karen, Bev, Deborah, Karen, Lorraine, Linda, Miss Jamie, Cindy, Pamela. You're all in. Oh, you have both going to Margine. Huh. We should both feel extremely famous and lucky. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I know I've got extra white bits and stuff like that in here. So I'm going to measure some pieces up. So that is that layering piece. So I'll pop my layering pieces to the side. That is that layering piece. That is that layering piece. And I've got sentiment pieces over here, which I will put over here. Just getting myself a bit sorted for this card. And I'll just leave this piece here. And what else? I do need a backing piece, so I just need one more piece of cardstock, and I'm hoping that I may not actually. Just let me have a look. That is pretty perfect, and that's my backing piece. Yes, it's the card. Yes, this is my redemption card, Jamie. Although I do need... No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I do need another piece. Let's see. Nope. That piece will be perfect for stamping on. Okay, right. Got all my... Oh, the phone's going. Just hold on while I answer that, people. Hello. Oh, looks like we... Oh, it's Amazon today, annoying me. I think they even rang earlier. Okay. So, first and foremost, I'm going to grab out our sunflowers. Huge fan of sunflowers as a young girl. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put that in my use it up box, or use it up pouch now. But I feel a use it up project coming on because I am collecting quite a few bits and bobs. Oh no. I was using those blocks for another project. Hello, Miss Lorraine. Hello, Josie. Hello, Roz. Donna. Right. Stick that on the side of the box. Oop, and that works well. Okay. Right. So, going to do my sunflower stamping first. Just need to grab my memento. Now, there is a few things I need to point out about this card. Because I've done the card landscape, we can't use all the flowers. So by stamping first, we get to use all the flowers without... We get to use the flowers, but we don't get to use it to its full height. And by stamping them punching, you can't really tell the difference. Okay, that was really bad inking up. Ink up this way, and it works. I don't know what it is with memento. I always find bringing the ink pad to the stamp, you just get better inking up. Don't know. It's odd, it's weird. And towards the top, stamp it down. Does not need to be perfect. But there we go. Alas, we get a perfect image. Now, I'm going to punch straight away using the jar punch. Now, the thing is, you want to put it in, and you want to leave a bit of room at the bottom, and then you want it kind of centered as much as you can. Okay, so I've left a nice amount of space at the bottom, and now I have a jar that I can reuse. I can reuse this So Saffron jar. That can also go in the use it up box. I am going to use this punch later. I will grab a scrap, my small scrap from my last video, and I'm just going to grab the, now I can't remember whether I used the dark or the light So Saffron. Now, because we already have the So Saffron colour, I just need to do some really simple colouring of the flowers. So I just want to add in some depth, but I'm not actually blending. I'm just going to leave it at this because we've already got the So Saffron base, and I'm going over it with the So Saffron. I'll get some of these and I'll make these yellow too, and the other colour that we've used is Just Jade, and I'm going to grab in both the light and the dark in this. Hello, Miss Patricia, my car twin, Miss Patricia. We both own the same car, except hers is much newer than mine. So once again, with all my colouring, I'm never perfect. Ever, ever, ever. So I'm going to only blend these ones. And I'm not even going to, oh, I want the brush end, not the bullet end. Hello, Miss Kay. Miss Kay, what are you doing awake? Hello, Vanessa. Thanks for joining, Miss Vanessa. Haven't seen you on here in a while, so lovely to have you. Yes, I haven't had Miss Kay live, but Miss Kay's living in the UK, so it's stupid o'clock. And she'll have to give me an explanation, otherwise I might get cross. Because she needs her, she doesn't need her beauty sleep because she's beautiful, but she needs to sleep to function. So I've done all my greenery. So you can see with these ones I just dabbed on the dark. With this one I did simple blending, and then I'm going to grab in my grey granite, and my light grey granite is in another project box, so I'll grab that out. Working from home, awesome. Oh, wow. De-stashing, Vanessa. God, I kind of sort of have de-stashed, but yeah, God help me. So I'm going to colour in with the light, messily as I do, then go in and add some, just dot in these details, nothing too spectacular with the dark. So it just adds in that depth of colour. That one really soaked in, so I just went over it. I'm going to make this centre really dark, and I think I'm happy with that. That is my simple colouring done and dusted. Hello, Miss Vicky. Hello, Miss Denise. Are you finished now, Miss Denise? I hope your video went well. Now, Kay, did I miss you? K. Oh, no, that's not good that Willow's not well. I'll give Miss Willow a squeeze from me and Louisa, please. Okay, so they're the colours we used. Now, while we're here, I'm going to grab my grey granite ink, and I'm going to grab the jar out of the jar of flowers. And because I didn't wet my chamois and I happen to have a damp baby wipe, no one is seeing me do this because I do not endorse this, and these will be cleaned properly later. This is just a stopgap, so I don't. Hey Alison, sorry missed you. 25 years of crafting, oh my dear word, that is a big haul. Okay, that can stick. No, that can stick. That can go back on there, then I know where it is and I don't lose it. Why don't we play smart, not hard? And I said I need a grey granite ink, which of course is also in my other project box. Can you tell grey granite is a bit of a favourite in my crafting space? Hey Kalina. Cat, not car. Oh my god, that's hilarious, Jamie. I mean, not hilarious at me, so we're sick, but your typo is. Okay, so we're just very simply stamping that. That's it. Nothing special. No airs or graces. Ah, yes, this is an awesome set. And I'm going to... Ooh, where are my handy dandy scissors? My handy dandy scissors are not... Oh, they're in a different spot. Almost had a heart attack. Hey, Roz. See, I have destashed, and Jamie will attest to this, but my destashing goes as far of taking it out of the craft room, putting it in a box, and putting it in the shed. Hello, Miss Jessica. How are you today? I hope you're having a good one. Jessica is the biggest hoot. I love her dearly. Okay, punch this, and this is going to become, oh god, that's terrible punching, but it doesn't matter. This is going to become the back of our shaker. I think we're nearly ready to finish this shaker portion. Look at us go. Or me, really. Hey, Kathy, thanks for joining. Oh, you're very special, especially when you think I'm taking a photo of you, Jess, and I'm taking a video. That's pretty funny. Love you. I did that the other week. Okay, and shaker pouches. So, the shaker pouches come in the most gorgeous little box. It's almost as if it's a toy. Yes, miso will be good. I know, Jamie. Oh, I forgot it came in a bag. I know, I will sell it. Yes. And the thing is, with me running my business, I only want to sell current things. I don't want to sell non-current things. So we only need one shaker pouch for this card. I am on to my second box of shaker pouches, and the girls love them in class. Okay, so shaker pouch, adhesive on both sides. So before we do this, I nearly forgot, I need to add my Just Jade ribbon, because it does help adding it first. Now I can't get my ribbon out of the holder. Ah, awesome, Vicky. And that's how a lot of people do it. They sell their old stuff and use it straight away on a brand new order. Okay. So, I need approximately, if it will stay there, which of course it won't, I need approximately that much. Oh, yes you did. I did say the girls liked it in class, Julie, and you just happened to be in class. I can't believe you're watching me make it. Oh, I think I worked out the trick with the whatchamacallit, with the seals, but I've got to do a quick tip video with that. Hey, Delinda. Oh, no, Kay. Surely the vets are open for emergencies. Yes, well, my old stuff is, as I said, out. It's just in many boxes. Yeah, of course both of you would want to go. Of course you and Chris would want to be there. But I just don't know what your guys' restrictions are like. So I'm just adding the glue dots to the shaker pouch. So one in the middle and one on each side. And that will be enough to secure the ribbon. Oh no, Chris, that's not good. Not the feline and canine versions are not having fun at the moment. Okay, and just there you go. So now we've got, I know, I like having a piece of ribbon or twine across here just to make it, I don't know, decorative. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this backing piece off. So this exposes the adhesive underneath. And what I forgot to do, and I will do it right now, otherwise it'll roll on my floor, is repin my ribbon. Yes, I have become that person. And I have all my ribbons pinned except for one. And that's because one's a satin ribbon. And I refuse to pin it and have it damaged. Okay, so this is now sticky, and what I'm going to do is just slide the punched out cardstock over the top and just burnish those edges down. Now, if we had of punched the jar too far down, some of this part may have shown out the bottom. I did do that in this card, and I just snipped the excess off. So now what I'm going to do is just pour some. I don't need too many. That is a good amount. Now these are our Flowers for Every Season gems, and you've got iridescent frosted gems. Now I use these gems by themselves, but they are designed to go in the shaker, and they make an awesome sound, which you want in a shaker card. Now, one thing we forgot to do on the day, but I'm going to remember to do now, Julie. Hey Deb, hey Maureen. Thanks for joining. Oh, my pleasure, Jess. I hope you didn't open it, because I don't think it's your birthday yet. I forgot to stamp the stems in this one, but I did on the original card. So I've got the stems. So I'm going to grab my Just Jade ink and do it. Hello, Miss Rose. I think I missed you coming in, Rose. Now, I've just got to be careful not to knock this over, because you know I like to do that. Okay, I'm going to stamp this off just so it's not so prominent. And stamp that down. So we now have stems, which is awesome. Now we are up to closing off the back of our shaker, which is where I became unstuck last time. So I have made the backing of the jar. So rather than making a whole piece and having so much trouble lining it up, I punched it out and it just sits in there. And then this piece is going to sit all the way across the back and secure it in. It's really quite easy. Hey Deb. Hey Shelley. So now I'm just going to grab off the other backing to expose the adhesive. This jar doesn't have to sit in there perfectly, nor does this piece have to be perfectly the right size, but done. That is now secured in. And then by the time I secure it to the card, it's really not moving anywhere because it has that solid back. I hope you're all dancing with me. Pleasure. I learned from my last card that I did with you guys live. Please excuse me, I need to have a drink of water. And it works well because it's got a dome. I wouldn't necessarily do the same thing unless it had a shaker dome and a die or a punch that went with it that sat in there perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up here because some of the adhesive is exposed. Won't need that. Right, pop that to the side. Now I'm going to bring in my very, very textural, and if I can grab it, where is it? Where is it? It's here. Okay, so we have now finished with the jar of flowers stamp set. I know it's a bit tricky, Adele. I like to make things a bit easy. And none of the girls, oh, one of the girls in class did accidentally flick their jar, but it wasn't too bad. We didn't have sequins going everywhere. So this is our velveteen paper, and it comes in a pack of 3. It comes in Highland Heather, cinnamon cider, and oh, what's the other color? It is soft sea foam. So it's just lovely, lovely, lovely. And Jamie went to me, Ellen, can you emboss that? And I said, I don't know. Can we emboss it? So I embossed it. And I'm just going to grab out our brick and mortar. Do you know what? It isn't even in the box. I shoved it. Yes, Ellen didn't put something away properly. No, that's the plank. It is in here. No, it's not, Delinda. No, is that helpful? It's the thickness of normal cardstock. Hopefully that's helpful. Tell me if it's not. I know, you girls know I'm a purple girl. Brick and mortar embossing folder, which is the 3D embossing folder. Bring over my die cut machine. Our new die cut machines are available to you guys in September. Just the big one. The little one will be coming a bit closer to the end of the year. But yes, it is a coming. Now, depending on which way you want your bricks to go, but I want mine to go that way. And I think I debossed on my other card, actually. Wrong plate. I need to get my blue plate, I think. Why isn't this? It didn't feel right. Didn't feel right. Let's see. I know the velveteen paper is beautiful. No, that didn't emboss. I need blue plate. So much better when I have the new machine. I am so excited to order to Miss Denise. Hello, Miss Jenny. Hope you and your darling are all well. Okay, right. So, when you put in the right plate, haha, ta-da, it is beautifully embossed. And this 3D embossing folder has like bricks that are more flush and bricks that are more protruded. So that is done. Next, let's stamp our sentiment and then we can get on to assembling. I have been fairly efficient. I am rather impressed with myself today. So I use the Just Because, so then I could use this card for all different occasions. And that is the Just Because. Great. Oh, someone's at my door. Hello, Miss Linda. Yes, Mr. Lachlan, I'm on a live video. Is it important?
It's just a question about nachos.
What do you want to know about nachos? You may get 29 other opinions as well.
What's better for 2 servings, sheet or in a bowl and put in the oven?
Why don't you just put in a bowl and put in the microwave like you do with your nachos every other night? Or you can do it on a tray.
Yeah.
You can do it on a tray.
Yeah.
And put in the oven if you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Either way works. Okay. I'm not sure why. Oh, Julie would like some nachos, please. It's with leftover tacos from Sunday. So, thank you. No, Myrtle. We're live. Myrtle, you are live here. Sheet pan in oven. Yeah, I do it either way. Depends on how you want your cheese, really. So, normally I punch this, then I stamp. So I'm being a bit bold and hoping I have left enough space. So today, because we're quite geometric in our patterns, I am using the less decorative side of our picker punch. Yes, soft and gooey. Oh, very good. Thank you, Jenny. Good luck at the optometrist. I think I might go into work next week and grace them with my presence. Yeah, I think I want a bit more off. So I'm just going to pop it in again and see how we go. That's perfect. But it would have been, I could have stamped, punched then stamped as well. So this is 3/4 of an inch piece. Now the add 3/4 and add 1 inch, that is if I pre-cut a piece from the size of the sentiment or the size that I want. You add 3/4 to the size and punch it and you get a perfectly piece. And I think Connie Stewart did a video on that, which was a great little tip. Okay, so that's that. Okay, ready to assemble. Close. Hello, Miss Rose. I know, I love that punch and I cannot wait to get the new one. Oh, for anyone following at home, my order has shipped and it apparently shipped yesterday, but the order hadn't updated and neither has the shipping advice. Okay, let's get all my bits and bobs. Now, these are all assembled. That is there, that is there. Right. That is a spare piece, which can go back over there. Right. Now, I'm going to use Stampin' Seal. Mini Masterclass in Stampin' Seal. I have the knack You do not need much of this, okay? And it does require burnishing. So as you can see, I use it, then I tilt it back to break it. So I'm just using little tabs. So back on itself, it's sort of like a backwards flick, but it just means, oh, I didn't do it properly there. It just means that when I go back and use it, the adhesive is right there at the end, because first time I used it on video with you girls, I had to keep manually, oh, I didn't get the stamp set, I just got the punch, Vanessa. Yeah, so I had to keep on manually rolling it on, but now I do that for both my Seal and my Seal Plus, and it seems to be working perfectly. The punch is very interesting. Sorry, I've got Lachlan crashing and banging in the kitchen. Okay. Look at that. I've got it down straight. So by burnishing, I just mean do that. If I didn't burnish, I could lift this back up and reposition it, which is great. Same thing for... Now this somehow has gone across a bit, so I just use it on the heel of my hand. That's okay, Carol. We're just assembling. The main part I showed was making our little shaker. So you can go back to the start and have a look at that. And I'll show you the way how to do it, because I do have a feeling you were here in my not how to do it video with many tips, and I did need to go back and do some quick tip videos on those tips eventually. Okay, this is not equally, it's not equal. Oh my god, it feels so good. Although a downline of mine wants to vomit when she touches this, is quite funny, but I love the feel of it. Okay. And oh, it's not. I love that I don't need to use any pressure at all, which is great for me because I don't have the hand strength to use any pressure, so it works well. I love shakers too, and the mason jar shaker domes make it easy. So this pattern paper is from the World of Good stamp set, the World of Good paper set, and it pretty much is a double paper set. It's pretty cool. Okay, so just layering these. Grab my card base. So I have those two done. And bone folder, where would you be? In the place where you're meant to be. Okay, love my bone folder to get a nice sharp crisp fold, although this one is not so crisp. Okay, so let's assemble these two cards. Stampin' Seal back. Okay. I am still probably using a little too much, but I'm not using whole bits. Hello, Miss Joy. I have not seen you in a hot minute. Hoping you are well. Okay, so just, this goes across the whole card. Right, it is hanging off a titch, but I did just push it back. So that's the joy of the seal. I was just able to just push that back, and now I'm just giving it a burnish, and now I can pretty much guarantee that that ain't going anywhere. If I turn off the heater, my nose mightn't run. Ah, well, I don't even know where I came up with this colour combo. Aha, I know what I haven't done. I need to put that onto that. I'll do that in a second. Oh, David's vacuuming outside. Yep. Okay. And 1 and 2. Done. So you can see I'm doing really well. I've got the hang. I'm so glad you are doing well, Joy. You can see I've got the hang of... I think I placed that piece way too far down, but that's from my class, so... Oh well. Oh, Lachlan's hand. All the noises are happening. I hope you can't hear the food processor now, because Lachlan is hand shredding some Parmesan cheese. Okay, because I need a little bit of slip with this one, I am going to use some of my multi-purpose adhesive, and I am just going to put a titch across there. Right. Yeah, it's lovely with the two purples, the grey granite and the So Saffron, and just that pop of green. Green is a great neutral, especially when we're doing garden type things. Okay, let's see if I can scooch this down and around now. Come on, come on. Just do what you're told. That's pretty good. Let's leave that one exactly where it is. Okay. Good-o. So with these two, because we have stacked 4 pieces of paper, what I recommend doing is popping dimensionals at the top, and let me see if I can fit, and possibly dimensionals at the bottom, just so then it doesn't like bend around it. It sits flat in line with those layers. Because while we're making a chunky card, we might as well make a really chunky. Do you find it better to dot the glue? Yes, I do, Vanessa. That is my go-to technique. I really do. I found I probably use the same amount of glue, but I get better slip. I don't know. I've been talking too much. Have I been on for long, girls? I'm just wondering because my throat's starting to get very, very dry. This is cheery. Ellen always dots and uses less and does a great job. But yeah, exactly. There's no right or wrong way. But I apparently have converted lots of people to dotting. And I do get a number of messages going, I've tried dotting and I love it. It's like, okay, awesome. I'm so glad and happy. Okay. The boring bits now. And then I've just got the gems to add in the end. It sort of brings that shininess just up to the sentiment and allows it to shine a little bit on a busy card. I mean, let's be honest, it is quite a busy card. And how do you find it, Cindy? Let's get a testimonial from Cindy. Kidding. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Okay. And one more. I'm not going to add any glue to the middle because these 5 will secure it quite well. Sorry, concentrating. I think we've got a molting dog. I know I've got to vacuum the house this afternoon. Probably after I finish here, I'll vacuum the house. And I think David's vacuuming outside because, oh my God, the shedding is real. Oh, you do it too, Carol. That's awesome. And I find popping this on before we pop the sentiment on also gives us the perfect spacing. So now when I pop on the sentiment, I can space it closer, further away, depending on where I want it. Okay, so that's that one done. Oh my God, I've converted the lot of you. Some people like to do the glue swish. Just the glue swish isn't for me. And I find I can get the edges, but I don't, oh no, I don't feel you need a full line of glue along the edges. Yeah, it's just what I did. I fell into the habit and now I'm giving everyone else the habit as well. Okay, so there is this one. Great. That one is totally punched crooked as well. But anyway. Okay, sentiments. Now, I did adhere those using dimensionals. But do you know what? I'm going to put them flat because everything else is so dimensional. I'm going to... Oh, I even adhered this flat. Let's crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. If I can't, I can't. But if I can, I will. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to stick these flat on and then put on the gems. Let's go for it. Okay. Just eyeball this. And then I will, I'll trim off the excess. And the gems that I chose to use are the ones that go with the peony bundle, actually. They just the frosted and the clear faceted gems worked perfectly. So I thought I would use them because they pick up the clear and the frosted in here. Okay. Always turn over my card to trim off. And you can trim up. Not helpful. I obviously didn't burnish it down. Okay, right. Take 2. Now I can't pick up my scissors. There we go. Whilst we've got a little bit hanging off here, I will just give that a trim too, just like I bought one. No one knows, except for 25 of you. Okay, finish that. These are just the finishing touches to a card that make them look, do you know what, I'm going to grab my big scissors just because. So true, Vanessa, so true. Ruth, Denise and I are fantastic enablers. And truly, it is our job. And we love it. Okay, so trimmed nicely both of those. You can go over there, and the gems. They are these ones. Now, I actually think I need to almost order another set. So I'm almost out of the clear ones. So I'm going to, and they're frosted and glittery. I'll show you. Why am I doing this, girls? We know better than this. And I need to grab my take your pick tool. Come on, flicky flick over for me. Oh, come on. Right. Got it, got it, got it. Really doesn't want to play ball. Okay, I'll show you the actual way to get them off. And perfect up there. Come on. Play nice. And one down here, going over a couple of those layers. Pink really won't work on this card unless you can make it work. You could use a touch of pink and that would look really, really nice, but I just chose not to. And 3 just because. Okay, these, I'll show you these. These are called the Elegant Faceted Gems. And they're faceted. These ones are totally clear and these ones are frosted and glittery. So that's those. Right, we are done. We have finished off the cards. So I'm going to, I'll pop the original there just because. Just because, just because. Okay, so we have used Lovely As You, Jar of Flowers, all these Stampin' blends, the Lovely You Pick a Punch, the Jar Punch, show you this way, you get better. The Great Enablers, yes we are the Great Enablers. Yeah, oh look, I like that. With 2 to blame, you can buy twice as much. Yes, exactly. Okay, I have used the Flowers for Every Season gems. I have used the Elegant Faceted gems and the Just Jade ribbon. Now, if you want to have a look at the colour combo, just let me grab out the Highland Heather. And this is the colour combo. So, Highland Heather, So Saffron, Just Jade, Grey Granite. They don't look much like that, but when you put them in great ratios, they look really, really good. So I hope I have inspired you guys. I'm just going to pop those up there. So I hope I've inspired you on how to make a shaker card without... Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I will. I would love to look at that, Denise. Yeah, I hope I inspired you to give the Mason jar shakers a go, because they are absolutely worth it. You can fill them with sequins, with gems, just with die cut pieces. There is so much you can do with them. It just happens I made this card really textural with the velveteen paper and the shakers. So have a wonderful couple of days, and I will see you on Thursday. Thursday is the plan. I hope it works out. I do hope I do. So be well. If you need me, if you need to ask any questions, you need to order anything, just give me a hoy, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Have an amazing afternoon, evening or day, and I will catch you later. Bye.